really give a shit. I think it'll be fine. So, now that that's done, let's get this... No, we'll have them keep working in a vacuum for now, it's fine. Now, this thermosensor is probably going to get bugged out by the fact that there is a radiant pipe behind it, but hopefully it'll be fine. I'll have this active if it's below 50 degrees. It's going to be a little bit bugged for now because it's in a vacuum at the moment, but as soon as we start making a bit of natural gas, it should hopefully sort itself out. And that's beautiful. That should do us. So let's just connect these up. This sensor, I only want it to be on for, let's say 20% of the day. Maybe even less. Maybe like 15% of the cycle. Something like that. So whilst they're just finishing that off, we'll get this done with a 9. If everybody should really get out of here. Cool. So vacancy only. Beautiful. These switches are bugged. There we go. So now these are getting filled up with oil. So hopefully my dupes will probably try and come down here, but it's going to toggle off now. We'll maybe move this for a minute. Move it to there. See if our dupes will come and do a bit of work. If we up the priority on these as well, that should be good. And lower the priority back down on these. Beautiful. Okay. That should be us good to go. We'll get some of this oil, petroleum moving now. It seems to have warmed up a little bit, but whatever. 740. There we go. Beautiful. So here comes our coolant. We started making a bit of petroleum. This machine's probably going to be quite warm. Petroleum's going in here. And obviously this needs to build up and start flowing over for a while. We're going to have to create quite a lot of petroleum before it does anything. But that's fine. And it gives us time for us to start cycling some of this coolant. What the fuck? Liam? What did you do, Liam? After your sunny disposition, I expected more. Oh, you bastard, Liam. Can we mop this, like, immediately? Bastard. There's going to be more piss in my pool. No! God damn it. Right, let's dig this tile out. At least he didn't piss in my water lock, I suppose. There is that. I did not realise I'd... Never mind. I did not realise I'd trapped this many people out here. May. Come here. Okay. Son of a bitch. Look at that face, he's so proud of himself. Look how happy he looks to piss on that ladder. A sunny disposition piss is the worst kind of piss. Okay, once he's mopped this, we'll dig out this tile. There you go, mate. Go home. No more tinkling. No more nature peas. Okay. It is very hot in here. Holy shit. This is not working very well. Okay, we need to get some more gas pressure in here. Before it'll actually start really giving us any cooling, we need to increase the gas pressure in the room. Because at the moment there's nothing to transfer the heat, so it's just hot. But that's fine. I'm hoping this will be enough for this petroleum. It might not be, but if it isn't, we'll scale it up with something else. Right, we can get rid of all these now. Cool. I might extend this for a bit longer just for now. Just to start getting some of this fuel made. There we go. So hopefully Duke should start working this straight away. Wow, it's hot over here. Why is it so hot down here? Well, actually, I know why it's so hot down here, because I had this open for so long down to our oil biome, so we probably need to put a bit of cooling in at some point. But for now, it'll be fine. Let's just check the jobs. Lyra. Off you pop. And Ari. There we go. Okay. Nice. So we might have a slight backup on petroleum if both of these are running constantly at the same time, but for the most part, I think we'll be okay. I think the real bottleneck is how much petroleum, how much crude oil we've got coming in. This has started flowing over already. As soon as these bottom tiles are filled and we get to this pump, we can start actually making some plastic then. That'll be the ideal scenario. That would be good. I was just thinking the same thing. It's the sunny disposition nature piss. That's what it is. They love it. So yeah, we need some more natural gas in the room. We've got like 100 grams at the minute, which is just nothing. So our radiant pipes ain't doing shit. You can see they're trying. They're trying. But they just instantly change temperature. We'll see. We may need to up the flow on this and use some slush water instead, but we'll see. For now, I just wanted to use some of this petroleum from down here. I just wish these little bastards would give me a decent throughput that I could rely on. Because I ain't seeing them dropping much petroleum. I'm not seeing any petroleum. Unless they just do it once per cycle, which kind of makes sense, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Just one big eruption every now and again. Ah. I know I spend a lot of time on the ranch updates, but I feel like most of the critters aren't worth having. Totally Knutson, unfortunately, mate. I don't know if they spent any more time on it than anything else. I think they were just very proud of the cuteness. Because Clay loves cute, don't they? Which you can understand. I don't know if they spent any more time on it than any other update. Some would argue that the fact that we've just got variations of critters and no new critters really, apart from the Draco, it's not really a massive update, is it? It's just new skins and you know, a few variables changed in the code, I suppose. But you know, as I say, this is the beginning of, you know, the diversity that they want in the game. So you never know. In 6 months' time, we could have, you know, 30 different types of critter. Who knows? Good job, mate. Good job. Again, it's early access, Knutson, so it's the same old thing, mate. We just have to sort of suck it up and see what we get for now. It is what it is, what it is. Let's see here. Let's do this. I'd like to sweep all this crap up. I don't like leaving stuff on Neutroni, it triggers me a little bit. So we'll get that stuff swept up, get rid of that ladder. We'll get rid of this and hopefully not leave a dupe on the Neutronium. That would be good. Okay, Liam, get out of there, son of a bitch. Very good. So... some more of this dug out as well whilst we're here. Don't hate the updates at all. They're pretty cute, but actually, practically speaking, I'm not sure why it's worth ranching much other than that. I think that's sort of the problem. That's sort of what I've been getting at now. Like a lot of the critters are just not worth the amount of dupe time and hassle that it takes to wrangle them. It's why I've not messed about with puffs, because puffs have been absolutely balked. Like their outputs are terrible. The rate of food that they consume is ridiculous, and I think they just need to do a bit of balance. Get the fuck down. I think they need to do a bit of balancing to the outputs and stuff, and to you know, the environment. For fuck's sake, mate, get down to the environments that the critters need and stuff to make it a bit more attainable without being a massive headache. Like the way it stands at the minute, in order to accommodate, you know, a room full of puffs, you'd have to generate a ridiculous amount of polluted oxygen, which is basically creating work for yourself, like creating a huge job for something that doesn't really give you a very good return. Like the amount of slime and stuff you get off puffs now is terrible. The amount of chlorine you have to feed them to make bleach stone is appalling. Like, doesn't really work. But you know, as I say, we'll have to sort of play it by ear and see what comes in the next few updates. That is the deal, really. They've got to do some balance. I'm assuming they've got to do some change. I would think. I think there'll be a lot of pissed off people if they don't redress the critters a little bit. Or just people just won't use them, and then it is really a waste then. See, if people just don't use them at all, what's the point? Right. Okay, so a little bit of a tidy up over there. Nearly 200 grams of natural gas. We need to just let this build up a bit more. It's getting a wee bit toasty. A wee bit toasty. Right, 687 kilos. I need to keep an eye on this at the beginning of every cycle and see what level we're at. So 687.7. Nice. We'll set this to above 740, which basically means when we start filling the tile above, it should start allowing us to pump. This will give us a little bit of plastic for now. What's happened here? Oh, I've got a bridge the wrong way around. That'll do it. That will do it. Go, go, go. Okay, I'm not sure. Going to do any ranching at all on your current base. Oh, you see, that's a shame, isn't it? Like, that's kind of my thing. Like, although I had my reservations about some of the critters, I still wanted to try and do as much as I could with them in this playthrough, and I think I have done a fair bit, in fairness. You know, I've done as much as I can, really. This is wrong. This is wrong. Let's turn this off for a minute. I have sort of done my best to get as many different critters in as I can. The only ones I've really neglected have been puffs. But honestly, fuck them. They're jerks. Right. I'm going to put a couple of abyssalite temp shift plates in here. So I've just thought we're going to be losing a lot of temperature to this oil. So let's just do something like that. But any luck, that'll stop us from radiating too much heat. I'll do the same thing down here. See if that works. You bastard. Bastard, I did it the right way around the first time. Okay, do you remember when I was putting these in, I said that it goes one of two ways. It'll either get stuck one way or the other way. It's this way. Oh, my fuck's sake. So the polymer press has output the plastic, but it won't actually be on top of the doors. If I do... Fuck. If I do this... The plastic won't actually drop down. Bastard. Honestly, massive bastard. I was hoping it had been fixed, but it hasn't. But it's fine. We can flip them around and rebuild this. It won't take us a minute. What an ass. Bastard. Fuck's sake. I knew it was going to bite us in the ass. I just wasn't sure if I had it the right way around. And I've changed that once as well. Son of a bitch. Right. Gene is now a seasoned rancher. Gene, have you done farming? No. Let's get you farming as well. Let's just get you all leveled up. Bastard. Big old titties. Time for a mechatronic belt to pick up the plastic. No! I'm going to put a sweeper arm down here. That is the plan. I am going to use a sweeper arm, but not like this. We need to flip these around. It's not a big deal. It's just annoying. Just really annoying. Alright, let's get you out of there. It won't take us 2 seconds. Okay. All the petroleum's gone now. Son of a bitch. Let's just knock you out. And... Big old titties. So we'll have tile, 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 door, tile, 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 door. This is how I had it set up originally. That's the only thing that's annoying about this. This is how I had it set up originally. You can see our wheeze water have started kicking in a little bit now. Trying to cool off some of this water. Piss. Piss on it. Balls. Right. That's fine. Let's slap in a few more temp shift plates up here as well. Whilst we're doing this, let's see. 1, 2, 3, door. 1, 2, 3, door. Big old titties. Right, let's do that. And door. What was that sound? It sounded like a critter dying. Oh no, it was some sage hatchlings hatching out. Nice. Travaldo, for fuck's sake. Get out of there. Come on. Oh May, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. But I hope somebody comes and builds you out of there. I'm assuming these have got nothing in them. Plastic. Steam. Nah, I think we'll be fine to get these deconstructed. Refinement. Polymer press. Jerk hole. one there, one there. And this should work in this setup. And then we'll need to we'll fix the piping a little bit because the piping was a little bit balked as well. So we'll get rid of you, and we will get rid of you as well. And we'll bridge into these like so. That way we split the feed a bit better because it wasn't splitting cleanly. So if we put a bridge like that, it will split 50-50 then, which is better. It's not a big deal to fix, it's just annoying. The only thing we need to do is extend this automation as well. And then I'm also going to give these some automation too, so that they're not running constantly. I'm just going to put a clock sensor on these, and I'm just going to throttle how frequently they can run throughout the day. It's not the most efficient way of doing things, but it's just easy. So we'll just slap it down. You've seen me do this in the past where I've done like temperature switches and you know, power shutoffs and stuff, but I don't think we need it, honestly. I think we'll just have it so they run like a percentage of the day. Because I don't really want them to use all my petroleum. I want to start saving up some petroleum for petroleum generators later. That's sort of the point. Okay. Let's just do a good sweep up in here. That's all that done. These should now be connected again, I think. So they've got power, they've got plumbing, they should have piping. Beautiful. So the only thing we need now, we're going to have a sweeper arm down here. And the sweeper arm just needs to cover both of these points, so something like that. And that'll be fine. We'll figure out where we're going to send our plastic to later. But for now, we'll just pop a sweeper arm in. Just to remind me for the future. Oh, this is petroleum. I wonder why they wouldn't collect this bottle. It's a bottle of petroleum. Let's slap that. Slap one of these down here. And the sound bug's back again. Bastard. Monster strike. Okay. How's this doing? It's still very warm in here. It's cooling down though. It was warmer before, so that's fine. We are starting to get a bit more natural gas in the room. It's up to like 300 odd grams now, nearly 400 grams. I think this might work. We'll have to see, but I think it might work. So you're enabled by automation. I only want you to be enabled for, let's say, 30% of the day. Let's just run you for a percentage of the day. We can still keep the petroleum coming in. So that can feed into there. Beautiful. Nice. Now this should split nicely without any breaks in the packets technically, which is cool. Let's just move you a bit earlier in the day. I just want to see how much plastic we can potentially pump out in the 30%. Right, this has started from nothing, so it's quite a nice little benchmark to see. Did you watch the time pass since reload? I didn't Montauk. I should have paid attention to that. How long it runs for. I do like the animation on this. It is one of those plasticine things that you used to have as a kid. It's great. It's got like 90 kilos, that's about it. This doesn't like it's going to fucking work either. This isn't going to work. What the actual shit biscuit? This isn't going to drop, is it? Oh no, it did. Excellent. Fuck me. I honestly thought that wasn't going to work then. Okay, so now plastic drops into our water and basically it's nice and cool. Hopefully this should be fine. Right, that's that. Guys, I think that's going to be me done for the evening, to be honest, because this has been a bit of... With the sound bug, it's been a bit of a stress. So we'll liberate these shine bugs, we'll let them out as our last great deed. And then we'll hop to our end credit screen. But I do like this base. I like the shape of it. I like what we've got going so far. I like the fact that we've done so much with critters and stuff. It's just a shame that we're being plagued by a few different bugs. Have we got an egg in here? Yeah. We're just being a little bit plagued by a couple of annoying things. Let's just send this on his way first. Sage hatchling egg. Go. Excellent. Ah, look at all the shine bugs. Beautiful. I'll just do this job as well before we finish up. Farmhand, go. Nice. So, cycle 474, we've done quite a bit today. It doesn't look it, but we did do a lot of digging out and tidying up. We cleared out all the shit down here and cleared out a lot of stuff down this side of the base. We've got lots of resources to play with now. We also built our plastic build. We built a refinery build. Done a bit more digging up here. Dealt with some bugs. Yeah, did a reasonable amount today. Not the most, but a reasonable amount. And obviously we did a bit of tidying up this side as well, letting our oxygen out. We should have hopefully oxygenated this side of the map a little bit more now as well. So we should have less problems getting up here and doing some digging and stuff without needing exosuits. I was meant to do exosuits up here today and I've just completely not got around to it, completely forgot. But yeah, base is looking pretty cool. We've got quite a lot going on. I'm thinking we're going to square this off at some point. I'd like to square this off because I built this a bit derpy for our sage hatch room. But yeah, we're in quite a good position. So I'm going to save it there. We'll jump to our end screen. So let's see if my Streamlabs will work nicely. Oh, Max, you were here, mate. I didn't even know you were here still. Yeah, much love, guys, to everybody that popped in tonight. Really appreciated. Special thanks to my mods, as ever. Even if Max was only here in spirit tonight. Son of a bitch. For the bits, Leppy, ID Tentero, Lurkin Larkin, thank you. For the follows, Yeshuya, Shy, Guilt Haddock, Ms. Rainey, Auleto, Yuki Yashiro, Scream For Me Now, Naked Angel, and Mamelozbs. And for the subs and resubs, Fenrir00. Thank you. Thank you for all the hosts as well, guys. Those of you that hosted me tonight, it is really appreciated. It's lovely when you guys come and raid me and whatnot. It's very cool. I'll be back now. I will actually be back. Let me see. I think I'll be doing a cheeky stream tomorrow. The lady's working Friday and Sunday, so I'll be around Friday, Sunday. Whether we play Oni or not depends on whether I get any feedback about this bug, because it's driving me crazy. So for those of you that endured the audio stuttering tonight, genuinely thank you, because it was driving me spare, so I'm assuming it was driving you mad as well. But yeah, as ever, guys, please do check out the Discord as well. I'll give you a little link to the Discord. You're more than welcome to come and post pictures of your builds and ask us questions and just come and hang out with us, give us abuse, whatever. I don't mind. But yeah, I'll be back 7 PM BST tomorrow. I might play a bit of Pillars of Eternity too, depending on whether this bug is fixed. So by all means, go and pester Clay on that thread that I linked earlier. Much love as ever, guys. Nighty night. Hope you have a nice time. Bye-bye.